All right, cool. We're out here at Oslo Movement Gathering in Norway. We've got the Swedish destroyer here, Elis Torhall, the man to beat in style competitions, widely known as the best competitive style athlete. So first, I'm going to ask the question I ask everyone to start with, and any kind of answer is fine. What is parkour to you?
It's well, it's everything. It's my life. Like, what can I say? It's my life. It's what my passion.
Without it, you don't know what you'd be doing.
No.
Right? Yeah.
No,
Yeah. I understand that 100%. So you've become the man to beat in these competitions. It's no secret that like you're that guy right now. And so simply put, how did you get there? How did you get so good? To what do you attribute your progression? You know what I mean? But you've been doing it since you were young, right?
Yeah, for just many years, having fun, always trying something new. That was always my drive, to try some tricks that nobody has done. It's always been my motivation, like to push the limits of the sport. And yeah, just keep having the motivation, keep having fun with your training. Yeah, that's how I got to the level I'm
so
at
enjoying
today.
it, looking to do something new, 100%. That's a big thing in the sport is in competition, out of competition, NBDs, like doing something that hasn't been done, inventing a new move. Because our sport is so diverse and there's always new spots, there's always new movements, it's almost like accessible for a lot of people to do something new. And so that's always been a big one for sure.
Yeah, it's no limits. Like you can progress. It's like there's no stops. I feel like in other sports you can peak like kind of early.
Yes.
But in parkour, like there's no limit when you can peak, because there's always something new to do.
Yeah.
If you're a bit older and a bit less less explosive, you can do so much stuff anyway. Like that's what I love about parkour.
Yeah, 100%
You can go for so long as well.
Yeah, there's so many ways to peak, and there's so many different ways to be good. Some of the best athletes are like not even the most athletic, right? And they just, because of the mental and technical fortitude. And then also, I guess it feels cool to be in a young sport where everything's still progressing and evolving. How long do you expect things to continue to progress in terms of flips and like, that side of things?
It's never gonna stop.
Yeah?
Yeah, I always try to think like, what will the game be in 10 years?
Yeah.
And try to reach that level now.
Yeah.
It's always been I always think like, what will people do in 10, 20 years? Okay, I have to do that now.
Yeah.
I always think like that.
That is sick. All right. So on that point, what would you say to a young athlete looking to become a competitive style athlete in parkour, looking to take that route and have some success, have a competitive career?
Yeah. No, just go outside and do as much as you can while you're young. Don't stick to one style, something. Just watch a lot from Instagram and YouTube. Take inspiration. Try everything, all the different styles. And then when you get older, you can get a bit more specific, of course. But just train a lot. Try everything. That's my tip, and have fun with it.
Try everything, have fun with it. That's a good point, because actually, when you get too hyper-focused on one thing, progression, success, and you stop having fun with it, that is also when the progression goes, right? 100%. So there's been a lot of like drama recently about competitions, and I don't want to totally get into that. I just want to ask you, right now in parkour competition, what are you really happy about? What do you really like? And what do you think can be improved in just the competitions that are happening now in general? Like, what is something you really like, and what's something that you think we could improve?
I really like the KOTC system. It's simple. It's just 1v1 rounds, and if the judges are experienced, it always goes well, like the voting. Yeah. It's just, okay, this guy or this guy. And if the judges are experienced, it's always going to be right, I feel like.
It's funny, actually, I did a podcast with Lisa Schneider yesterday, and she said the same thing, and I'm totally in agreement. It's a much simpler system to judge, the tournament format. I think it's better for viewers, and I think they almost always get it right, 100%. And what is something that you'd like to see maybe improved in competitions in general, in how they're run?
Of course, the FIG, it's always needs to improve. Like it gets better, but it's still like, it's still pretty the judging system, to be honest.
Right.
Like,
so you just want to see general like improvements in like the
FIG rules, yeah.
Yeah.
Because now they only focus on 3 big tricks.
Okay.
And they don't really consider as much like precisions, different connections, and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's what needs to be improved, but it's already better. They already tried to like
it is improving.
Score a low castaway higher and stuff like that.
Okay. It is improving, but there's still a long way to. Nice one, Danny. It is improving, but there's still a long way to go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, I'm totally in agreement with that. And I guess it comes down, the barometer, the test, if you will, is at the end of the day, when you look at the runs, do most people agree that was the better run? And sometimes yes, sometimes no, right now. Whereas KOTC or these tournament 1v1 formats, it's almost always yes, right? All right, sweet. I wanted to ask about your current injury. What's the recovery like? Well, because you've been off a little bit, right?
Yeah, I had a little foot injury, nothing bad, but yeah, I thought it was a fracture, but it wasn't, so it should heal up pretty fast.
Okay.
I'm not able to take impact right now, so
Yeah.
I'm just focusing more on the gym, coming back stronger. I think that's very important when you're injured, to have some other thing to focus on.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, sweet. No, I'm the same. Like when I can't train properly, I just get in the gym and I get stronger. And I wanted to ask you about that as well. How much do you think strength work has helped you as an athlete?
It helps huge amounts. Like it gives you so much more power, prevents injuries. Like there's no way you can take those kind of impacts if you're never doing strength training. I think it's very important, and more, I see more and more people are getting into it, which is super cool.
Yeah, 100%.
Like back in the day, the sport was more like skateboarding. I feel like it's more the lifestyle, not very much taking care of their bodies and stuff. But nowadays, I feel like athletes are more serious in parkour.
Yeah, and they need to as the sport progresses and grows. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have the strength you're not gonna be able to get controlled on landings, and you're gonna get overuse injuries. Like I've had to do that. I took, when I was 18, took a whole year off for my knee injuries, got into lifting, and now I can handle the big impacts purely from that. No, 100%. So finally, I just wanted to ask, what's next for you? What are any major goals, anything on the horizon? What are you focused on now?
Right now, just getting stronger and coming back with a new kind of level.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, that's my focus right now. Coming back to the competitions, coming back to bangers, throwing bangers in the streets, all of that stuff. Just one-upping myself. That's always the thing. Like I always want to do better than I did last year.
Yes.
I always compete. Like it's just you versus you. That's how I see it. Because if you start comparing yourself too much to others, it takes away the fun of it.
Yeah.
It's good in some ways, but for me, I always like to be better than my old self. It's most important.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. And I think that is the way that, everyone gets the most out of training and that they should progress. But it's particularly fun to watch with you because often you're pushing stuff that other people haven't done. And the only way to keep yourself motivated, because no one else is pushing you, is to beat yourself from yesterday, right? That's awesome to hear. Thank you so much, man.
Hey.
Best of luck with the recovery.
Thank you, bro.